it's probably not as safe as a regular car, but to each their own. I don't know.
From what I can tell, I remember like back in 2012 is like when I started, 2012, 2013 is when I started seeing like cambered cars. And at first it was only in the Volkswagen community, and I think it was something to do with like they had a law where they could only like the wheels couldn't go past the fenders, and so they wanted these wide wheels, but like how do you do that? So you had to like tilt your wheels in to where they were underneath the fender well still, and so but it looked really cool. And when it was rolling, it didn't look like it was supposed to be rolling. Like it didn't look like it was supposed to be moving.
50,000 on the engine, or 195,000 on the chassis.
It's a 1997 Acura Integra GSR. Has a JDM front from Password JDM. It's got function informed Type 2 coilovers with MPC drop forks, custom 2-inch drop spindles, extended LCAs, and then in the rear I have MPC dropped LCAs and shortened camber kits, and the frame is C-notched. I want to go crazier. I plan on pulling the motor out, raising the motor an inch and a half, shaving and tubbing the engine bay and wire tucking it, and I have a wrap for the car. I plan on wrapping the car and tubbing the rear. And that's pretty much it on the outside, and then interior, just seats and steering wheel. I mean, I know people do like add camber on like track cars and stuff, but the point, I guess, of running that much, I guess there is no point of running that much camber. It's just what you prefer. Yeah.
I started stancing cars really because I just thought they looked cool. I saw one car in Bowling Green like roll through like early 2013, I think, and I'd never seen anything like that before. It didn't look like it was supposed to be like that, you know. It kind of looked broken, it kind of looked weird, and it caught your eye. So I do it because it brings me joy, it brings me, you know, happiness to see something that's like not supposed to be moving like move. And it's, I don't know, it kind of takes your breath away sometimes, because like it takes a lot of time to dial that stuff in. Like a lot of people think that like you can just lower a car and then it's just gonna look good. It doesn't work like that though. Like you have to like figure in like how wide the wheels are, how wide like your body panels have to be to fit like those wheels. Then you have to think about like turning radius. Like there's just so many things that factor in. I think that people don't realize it takes a lot of effort to do that. The Miata was crazy because some people absolutely adored the car, and then some people, like, I got death threats. So there was like very opposite ends, polar spectrum of like what I was getting like feedback wise. And like I was pretty young when I was building that car. Not that I'm like super old now, but like I was young and like influential. So like all that, I remember that shit used to like get to me. And then after a while, it kind of like, it was like whatever, you know. And that's the way I feel about it now. But it took a while for sure. Like I was doing something that I loved, and I thought that it looked good, and I realized that like the car community isn't necessarily like that. Like they don't give a fuck. Like if they don't like your shit, they will let you know that they don't like your shit. And like, I mean, I legit got death threats. Like your car's a piece of shit. I hope it breaks down. I hope that you fly off the side of the road and kill yourself. Like that kind of stuff. Like
long has it been like that?
It's been like that ever since we've been driving. It's at least 2 years.
2 years? You've been driving it 2 years like that.
Just like that.
How often do you got to change tires?
How can we change tires, bro?
I flip them about every 6 months.
So you can drive it like that for 6 months. It doesn't hurt the axle. Very interesting. Right. That's cool. It's different, but it's good to be different. Right? Hey, that's what I get out of it is be yourself.
Yeah, I'm different too.
I don't like to be. I've always been an oddball, but proud to be an oddball. But sometimes it takes something that's twisted for it to get a message through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself.
That's right. Sometimes it takes a little something twisted. You know, Ozzy Osbourne was on a talk show one time. They thought he was a high priest of Satanism. And I asked him, I said, are you a high priest of Satanism? He said, no. This is, why do you wear the capes and the smoke and all the makeup and everything? He said, because people like things that's weird and abnormal. He says, that's get their attention so I can talk to them and give them a message. Makes a lot of sense, a lot of logic.
And I don't see why the cops kick us out of places and all that, because I'm not doing anything stupid. I'm not gonna go out there and do donuts or any of that. I'm not going fast. If anything, I'm going under the speed limit.